I think the key for an organised workshop is for everything to actually have a home. Therefore, you put things away. The trouble is, in my personal life, I'm not so good. I walk in the house, take my keys, my wallet, and my life savings out of my pocket and dump them down. They need a home, and that's today's project. What I need is a little shelf for them to go on. So I have a piece of oak and I'm going to get it cut to the width of my wallet. Now I'm going to tilt the blade over to 45 degrees. So I've got a digital mitre gauge and get that on and move it until we're precisely at 45 degrees. What I'm going to do is cut 4 pieces that are just going to be big enough to go round my wallet. Now I can get this glued up into a little wallet size box and I'm going to get it clamped together with some Collins clamps. That's a home for my wallet. Now I need somewhere for my change to go. What I want to make is a little tray to go around the top, and I have some thinner bits of oak that I'm going to rip into some strips, and then I'm going to cut mitres to make a little border to go around the top. So now these little bits can get glued around the top, and I'm just going to hold them in place with the same clamps. I'm going to give this a chance to dry, and then these little excess bits can get trimmed off. I have the slot for my wallet, a place for my change to go, but I still need a home for my keys. So I'm going to have a look through my case of hardware and see if we can find something suitable. I've got a little D-ring that I think is going to work great. So I'm going to get that screwed onto the bottom of this. That's a home then for everything I've got in my pockets. Well, apart from my phone, that's not going on here. But I've got another thing in the house that doesn't have a home, and that's a little torch. It's something that when you need it, you really want to know where it is. And I think I can get that to go on the bottom of this because it's magnetic. So having a look through another box of hardware, I'm going to find a washer that's actually magnetic, and I can get this put on the bottom of it. I'm going to get this screwed on, but I don't want the screw when it goes through the hole to actually sit proud. I need it to be flush with it. So what I'm going to do is grab a countersinking bit and just countersink this washer. I could just screw this to the base now, but I think it'd be nicer if it's recessed. So I'm going to grab a Forstner bit and drill a little hole for it to go into. I need a way of getting this on the wall, and I have some little brass mirror plates. So I'm going to get these positioned and then cut a little recess for them to go into. Last job, let's get some finish on this and then we can get it on the wall. I have no more excuses when I get home now. Wallet goes into the slot. Keys go on there. Change goes on there. And when I need my torch, it's just on there with a magnet. Everything has a home. There we go. One project completed and my life one step closer to being organised. I know people ask about the torch. It's made by OLIGHT, so I'll put a link to it down below if you want to check it out and you want to make one of these yourself. So thank you for watching. Thanks to my patrons, and please subscribe for more videos.